What's up guys, welcome back to Techie Anish. Now if you happen to have an iPhone 6s or above, you might have got a notification to update your phone to the newer iOS 15. Apple brags a lot about their older iPhones getting the latest software updates, which is actually true. The iPhone 6s from 2015 still runs the latest iOS 15 in 2021. So this phone is guys 6 years old and it is still running the latest iOS update. Well, that is technically true. What we are here to find out is how many features of iOS 15 can actually run on an older iPhone. We don't have an iPhone 6s here, but for reference, we are going to use the iPhone 8 Plus. Now this iPhone is freshly updated to iOS 15. So let me just show it to you. Now we are not here to discuss all the features of iOS 15, but we are here to discuss how many major features of iOS 15 can this iPhone 8 Plus run on. So let's start with number 1, focus mode. Now this feature is available on the iPhone 8 Plus. You can access it by swiping up the control center and you will see a new toggle called focus. If you 3D touch on it, yes, iPhone 8 Plus can do 3D touch and it's so fast than the newer iPhones. You are basically going to see 5 new options saying do not disturb, personal, work, driving, sleep, and also you can add your own new focus modes so you can customize your iPhone to your liking. Now what focus mode does is it can set up different profiles for your work, when you are at home or when you are at holiday, whatever you like, you can set up a custom profile for each of them. That is really cool. So for example, let's say I am at work. So if I select this work profile and if I can go in the settings of it, you can see that you can choose the apps that can notify you. So you can keep Outlook and Teams as your work apps and you will get notifications only from those apps. You can also choose people here. So maybe you want to choose your manager or your senior manager, whoever you report to. You can only receive calls from these people and the other calls and other notifications from the other apps gets filtered out. The other good thing is you can also set up custom home screens and lock screens for a particular mode. So for example, say for your work, you only need Teams and Outlook. You can create a home screen that only shows Teams and Outlook and all the other apps will get disappear and you will not be able to see them while the work mode is on. So that is really awesome. And also guys, this modes can trigger by itself. You don't have to go in the control center and trigger it every time. You can do it by creating an automation. You can turn it on by this smart activation. So what it does is it can schedule it by a location or a time. So when you are at office, it will automatically switch to work mode and all your configuration and settings will appear according to your work mode. And whenever you reach home, this work mode gets turned off. And if you are no longer interested in a focus mode, you can just go ahead and delete it. So I'm pretty glad to have this feature on my older iPhone 8 Plus. Now the second main thing is the update to the stock iOS apps like Weather and Safari. Now if you look at the Weather app, you can see that this beautiful new UI of the weather is also available on the older iPhones, which is pretty awesome because this thing looks sick. Now this new weather app is obviously possible by the acquisition of Dark Sky. Rest in peace Dark Sky for Android. You don't get it on Android anymore, which is sad. But the iPhone's weather app is just awesome now. Let's look at Safari. If you open Safari here and I will go to apple.com, you can see that the search bar is now at the bottom. Now you can also start to swipe on this search bar and actually you can switch to different tabs, which is really cool and handy to have. You will be able to do everything that Safari could do before, but now the controls are really handy at the bottom, so they are more accessible and easy to reach. So pretty glad to know that these new redesigns are actually available on the older phones too. Okay people, so moving on to some bad news. The third major feature of iOS 15 is the FaceTime itself. While you can use FaceTime to video call your Android friends, you won't be able to use features like spatial audio or blurred background, which are the major updates to FaceTime. Unfortunately, it requires Apple A12 Bionic, which is the iPhone 10R or later. This thing falls one short because it has Apple A11 Bionic, so even the iPhone 10 can't do spatial audio and blurred background. iPhone 10 is getting old now, but the iPhone 13 looks similar to the iPhone 10 with 20% smaller notch. Also, you won't be able to use the voice isolation and wide spectrum. What voice isolation does is, if you have a lot of background noise, it eliminates that and focus on your voice. And wide spectrum is exactly the opposite of that. It focuses on the background noise. If there is a good noise going on, you can use that feature. But both of that are also not available on the iPhone 8 Plus, sadly. And the fourth major feature, guys, is the live text. Again, this requires Apple A12 Bionic, so iPhone 8 Plus can't do that. I will show you what live text is. Just open any image with text in it in your gallery, and if you long press on an image, if you had the iPhone 10R or above, you would have got some options like searching the web for the image or copying the text, just like the Google Lens. But all these features need A12 Bionic, and the iPhone 8 Plus and below just don't have that. Back to the positives, people, and the fifth most important change in iOS 15 are the notifications. So if you look at your notifications, now you'll be getting these larger icons, which itself is a good redesign. And more importantly, you get notification summary on the iPhone 8 Plus. You are going to get scheduled notifications on the time that you want the notifications to be delivered to yourself. Didn't get it? Okay, let me make it simple. Say for example, WhatsApp. WhatsApp is buzzing your phone throughout the day. What this can do is, if you set the time to 6 o'clock in the evening, until then you won't get any WhatsApp notifications, and at 6 PM you will get one big notifications having all the messages, and then you can click that and view all your messages. So WhatsApp will not buzz you entire day and you will be at peace. So this feature is really handy, and it's good to have it on the older iPhone 8 Plus too. And finally, guys, the most important feature for any iPhone in any update is the new privacy features. And when it comes to privacy, you don't have to worry, because Apple supports all the iPhones for its new privacy features. That means if you even have an iPhone 6s, the privacy features are going to be the same as the newest iPhone. So that is really cool. And of course, the small UI changes that you get with every version update, you are going to get it on every iPhone. You did not worry about that too. So that sums up the video, guys. I hope I helped you decide whether you should upgrade to a newer iPhone or not. If you like the content, definitely give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And if you have any sort of feedback, then definitely comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon.